Do you know that when the earth was young, men and spirits they were living together? Once upon a time in Opi land, when the earth was young, men and spirits were living together. In that land, there was scarcity of food. Rain have disappointed for 2 seasons. Old men was crying like children because they could not provide enough food for the family. Women, they will cover their eyes weeping. Children, they will stand at the front of their mother kitchen crying. Mommy, I am hungry. No food. They don't know what to do. In that village, there was a young man. His name was Okoro. Everybody know him as a cheerful giver. Even though Mr. Okoro Calabash was empty, he never failed to give somebody in need. One day, he decided to make a journey to travel far into the forest to look for a meat. Okoro was a hunter. He walked throughout the forest. He caught no meat. 3 days in forest, no meat. It was like that village, they were cursed. Okoro was like, huh, what's going on? On the way returning back, he heard a scream. It was like a python hissing. Hey, ha! Mr. Okoro set his gun ready and was tracing the sound, walking tiptoe, pem, 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 pem. Then he saw a python under a trap or fallen branch of tree. The python was weak. The python had been struggling to release himself, but he could not. Mr. Okoro looked at the python with a pitiful eye. He walked to the python and raised up the branch of tree, and the python walked out. He didn't harm the python. As the python was going, he turned back and said to him, Okoro, the son of the earth, one good done deserves another. Okoro bowed his head and continued his hunting. Walked throughout the forest, he caught no animal. He returned back to his village. As he was returning, the villagers was already waiting for him because they know him as Okoro the Great Hunter and he's a cheerful giver. To their surprise, they found out that Okoro caught no animal. He was like, ha, what's going on? Few days, the python returned back, but he didn't return the same. He was carrying a golden pot on his head. When he got to Okoro's house, he handed the pot to Okoro. He said to him, Okoro, when you enter inside your house, open the pot, but don't forget to share with the village, just the same way you share your strength with me in the forest. Okoro nodded his head and entered inside his house. When he gets in, he opened the pot. God, a lot of food appeared. Anything you want to eat, just make a wish, it will appear. Okoro gathered the whole villagers at the village square. He opened the pot. Everyone make a wish. Every wish they require of appear. There was a man in that village. His name was Mr. Ndoka. He was jealous of Mr. Okoro fortune, so he decided to go to forest. Maybe he too will see a spirit in the forest in animal form. When he entered forest, he saw a little bird under a trap. He helped the bird and let the bird fly. He shouted at the sky, "Oh bird, I have helped you. Return back and help me too. One good done deserves another." Mr. Okoro helped a python, and the python returned back with a gold pot. Now I have helped you. Return back with a diamond pot. Don't say I don't help you. Then a python appeared and said to Mr. Ndoka, "A good done with a enviness in heart is not a kindness." The python opened his mouth and swallowed Mr. Ndoka. And from that day, the whole villagers learned that a good done with greediness in heart is not a kindness. And that's how the world was born. One good done deserves another. Whenever you're doing good to people, don't do good to people with greediness in heart. Always give with all your heart. Even the Bible said it. God loves a cheerful giver. So don't be like Mr. Nduka.